Oh, that's big. That's big. Yep. Got her. Got her. Got him. That's a big one.
You ready? We gonna go fishing? We can catch big fish? We gonna get something today? We're gonna get something today? What's up, Meffers? Welcome to a beautiful freaking morning out here. Got Amy the fishing pooch, got the old tri-tune hooked up, and still got the bashed in lower unit on the engine back there. So I don't really know what to expect with that. If you guys watched our last video, you saw how I destroyed my lower unit on this boat. Apparently it's still usable. I might just be idling around today. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect today. Could be post-spawn, could still be some bedfish. That's why I got the ladder strapped on back here. Also, I got a bunch of hate in some comments for having the ladder and how it was cheating and everything for people. So that's another reason I decided to bring the ladder today as well. But I'm not really gonna have any preconceived notions. I'm gonna start off shallow this morning, I think, see if there's any type of topwater bite, big swim bait bite, crankbait bite, and then hopefully throw some big baits around. And once the sun gets up a little bit higher, we're gonna go check and see if there's any still on beds, but freaking love it. Beautiful morning, Amy girl, let's get some!
All right, let's start on a little flat, Emmy. What do you think about that? You like flats? You like flats? Here, I'll put this up. Maybe it'll keep you from jumping on my fishing rods when hopefully we have a fish. Start off slanging the old jerk cricket today. Yeah, jerk cricket it is. This spot's really good for staging fish because there's a bunch of, oh, I just saw a blow up over there. We might be running up there with the frog soon, but it's really good for staging fish because it's got a bunch of stumps like that one right there. There's a fish there. The only problem with this lake and a bunch of others around here is there's a jillion gar. Yeah, a jillion. 1 jillion. Hopefully we don't get tricked all day with fish on live scope that are actually gars.
Right quick before we start ripping some lips, I gotta tell you guys about something that's made my life so much better out on the water lately. If you're like me, guys, you spend long hours on the water, you go home and you're about freaking crippled. Your knees, your feet, your back, your neck, everything is sore to the point where you about can't accomplish anything in your life. We love to be on the water, we want to be out as much as possible, but when you got issues like that, it's no bueno and no fun. You guys know I love to keep my shoe game up, you know, and I wear a lot of different types of shoes. Pretty much all of them make my feet hurt, but lately I've been wearing these brand new shoes from Gator Waders called the Static Shoe. And good looking shoe, obviously. Pretty much every athletic tennis shoe that you wear is made with a slanted wedge insole in it because it's made for running and doing athletic movements. These shoes are an athletic shoe that's actually made for standing. I come from a sports background, so a lot of the shoes I wear are basically the tennis shoes I've wore when I played sports and stuff growing up. And I've never worn a shoe that was made for standing until these. Makes a freaking world of difference, guys. And not only that, you've seen me jumping up and down on the ladder. Obviously, they have really good grip. I haven't fallen in the lake yet on top of the ladder, so that's a plus. They come in a couple different colors. I'm gonna link them at the top of the description right down below. Go check them out if you guys have sore, achy joints, feet at the end of the day. Seriously, I've made my life and my trips on the water so much more enjoyable since I picked them up. All right, let's rip some.
That is a fish. That's a fish, Emmy girl. That's a good fish too. Oh, deal. Emmy, we got one already. We got one already. It's a good one. This is crazy. I've panned up there and there's a bunch of pad stems. You can see the little dollar pads right here. Oh, look at this fish fight. Hadn't even retied since my last trip. Who knows what my damn line's like on this thing. But what I'm saying was I flipped this jerkbait up because there's little dollar pads here, and I actually didn't see that fish at all. I just saw some space in between them. And this guy came up and crushed it. Can't believe I was able to get these trebles through there. I'm gonna net this fish only because I got him on the jerking stick. That's why he was fighting so hard. Look at that fish, Emmy. Heck yeah. We'll get started like that. That is a pissed off little post spawner, it looks like. I mean, not looks like. Unless that's a male that's garden fry or something up in the pad stems. That is a spawned out female. It's hard to tell right now what that is. Threw my little provoked jerk cricket up there. He was all about to start the morning, you bet. Thoughts? Cool? All right, great. Can't say I've thrown a jerkbait super successfully into pad stems before, but they didn't look that thick. They just came in. Last time I was at this lake, there was no pads up yet. There was just stems down by the bottom. Go on, Amy. I don't know, maybe it's something we should swim a weedless swim bait or something through there. Go ahead and assume that there's probably some more if we got one the first cast through there. Yep, at. Another one. Oh no, we came off. God dang it. That was a good fish too. Kind of thinking about putting chatterbait or something on since there's grass, stumps, pad stems, everything. Bait fish. Another one. Another one. Little cricket. Just a little cricket, but that's badass. We're on them. This is awesome. Guys, this is something I probably wouldn't have done in the past, is throw this jerkbait around, but I've come to find out that a jerkbait, I'm not going to say all year round. Those guys that like throwing in the summer. I ain't going to be out here throwing them in the summer, I promise that. But all phases of the spawn, this jerkbait crushes them. I've been catching post-spawn fish over the top of offshore brush piles and stuff on fish that I am positive are post-spawners. Live scope has obviously opened up the window for that quite a bit, but it's something I wouldn't have done in the past. And it's not just because of live scope. I've just been gluing this jerkbait in my hand. Throw this big blade, guys, see if we can get a big old bite. Big blade, big bite, or something. See if we can't get old Big to come up and eat the little flush on the back there. Oh, you bet. That's a bad dude right there. Oh yeah, that one came up and crushed the chatter crick. Yeah, bad. They're biting this morning, Emmy. We gotta get them while they freaking last here. Kind of figured that out in Texas. You got to catch them while they're going, because these Florida strains are like, no, we're done biting now. Heck yeah. Come up and slurped it. That's my favorite little chatterbait trailer right there, that flush. You guys have seen that. I talk about it all the time in my pond. That's their favorite bait there too, by itself, just weedless, weightless. And you can mimic all different types of forage with it too. Bluegill, crappie, shad, obviously, threadfin or gizzard, because there's a bunch of different colors of it that we got that are, I'm biased, you guys know that, but I think they're better than any other chatterbait colors on the market. That is a fish. He just mushed it. Mushy little biter. I don't have this on the right rod for catch a big old donkey, but hey. Oh my gosh, I just got up here in these pads. I didn't realize how clean this water was. This is swim jig territory and swim bait territory. Deal. Yeah, but another 3-pounder on the chatter jig. This is badass, dude. Well, there was a big female on a bed. You bet. We'll come back to you, my lady. Bunch of beds up here. She actually had 2 males. Another one. God dang, these fish are loaded up here. God. Trying to think what else it's fun I could just start slanging through here, because I don't think a chatterbait is even the best as clean as this water is. I don't like to throw a chatterbait when the water's as clean. It's 4 feet, 5 feet deep right here, and I can see the bottom plain as day, and the sun ain't even up yet. Craziness. Whale guy, you bet. Oh yeah. Game over. Game over. Look how good that looks. I mean, I like this. I like this a lot. I know you got a bored look on your face, but I like this a lot. Oh, that's big. That's big. Yep. First cast with the whale. Yeah, bud. Look at that big freaking fish. Yes. Emmy girl, the whale. Yes. That's a whale slurper right there. We'll get her in the net quick, because I don't want to blow. Mostly it's because I don't want to blow my whale out too much. I didn't bring a ton of them. Yeah. Heck yeah. came up and slurped the whale. All beat up from the spawn. Look at that. Probably a 6-pounder. Here, I'll throw on the scale just so you guys can see that I'm not lying. Watch, she'll be 2 pounds, 8 ounces on the scale. They're just mushing it. I think they're up here. Yeah, you can tell by the tail that this one's been doing a little bit of fanning, but they're 637, 630, 637. Emmy, thoughts so far?
Do you want to kiss it? Do you want to kiss it? No? Okay. Alright, don't kiss it then. Badass.
We got ourselves a little bite going right now. First cast at the whale. Probably slinging around a little bit more. Maybe.
I sure do love when a little plan comes together and I'm like, I'm catching fish on this chatter cricket, but if I put on something more natural, I bet I could catch a bigger one. And then bam, first catch with the whale. He gets a big one. And really, this is a bait that I neglect sometimes and I just don't throw as much as I should. Watch how this thing acts in the water on a little screw lock head. It's tough to really explain it to you guys. How much head quivy this thing has. I mean, that's just incredible how it looks. And that fish couldn't stand it, obviously. And so I'm gonna have a really good time, hopefully catching some more fish on it. Fishing this on probably my all-time favorite 6 cents rod, which is a 7.5 heavy Lux. Great rod for so many things, from swim jigging to dragging a 3/4 ounce swing head, football head offshore. This is another thing it's great for. Throwing something on a screw lock with fluoros. Should we make some people mad? Let's make some people mad. Time to elevate and see these jokers. Woo, good view up here today. This fish is really locked on. You guys can probably see it better now. I just moved. I'm way too close to this fish, but with the wind picked up, I couldn't see if she was still on the bed, so I kind of want to come up and see if she's gonna be spooked or she's gonna play. I don't see the males here anymore, so that's a good sign. Just put it right in her face and she's spooked off. But she's been coming right back to it, so she's very locked on. We might need to switch up to a white bait or something with some flap to seal the deal. She's definitely getting pretty close to my bait. She's not nosing down or anything yet, but I think she'll bite eventually. Maybe in 2 years. Alright, just hit her with it, and she's already back. Yeah, she's gonna bite. Oh, she bit it. She just nipped at it. That's a pretty good fish. We'll get back in the bed, then we're gonna throw past it. I'm gonna hop it up to her again. A lot of times these later spawn fish, that's the only way to catch them when they're really locked on, is to hop it up into their face. Yeah, we're about to catch her. Just put this prawn back on. Bluegill color bait, she does not like that. Got her, got her. Yeah, bud. I gotta get down, keep pressure. Oh, that's too much fun. That's a jumping fish, Emmy. Good fish. Angry girl. Terrible land job. My rod's long and I can't fit it over there. Look at that. Heck yeah. Took some time. She's definitely dumped her eggs, which means we're probably gonna go start looking for some offshore fish here in a second now that the wind's up. Can't freaking hate that, as you can see in the mouth. My favorite little bedfish and cricket, Pronica Lewinsky, in that little mud Betty color. Little 5.5 pounder. Heck yeah. We did it, Em. Don't glare at me, jeez. On to the next one. Heck yeah. That took a lot more work than I figured it would. But that's what makes it fun sometimes, right? Too windy. Too windy, Emmy. Got him. that's a big one. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. Freaking stingy out here. This guy wasn't stingy though. Look at that fish. I don't know if this one's pre, post, whatever. I don't care. Oh, she jumped over the net. Tossed the old swimming cricket out there and she slurped it. You bet. Look at that fish, guys. Boom. That's all post-spawn patty right there. Heck yeah. Drop a waypoint. Look at that fish. Woo. That is a big one. Hook popped right out on it. Little line through chewer. Hell yeah. I just hopped out offshore because it got a little too windy to sight fish anymore, and that's the first spot we stopped on, or I guess the second spot we stopped on. The first one just was kind of a dead sea, so I bounced out of there. That's the biggest fish of the day right there though. I don't know if you guys can see that. She's about 7'3", we'll call her. Hell yeah. Flipped it out and just popped it right there in front of us. Look how beat up she is from the spawn. She's done though. That's summer belly right there. Just got this big one, 7.3 pounds. Biggest fish of the day. This one is an absolute beat up freak. Heck yeah, love it. Today's been super fun so far. Started up shallow, caught a bunch of fish, caught a couple quality fish, and then moved out deeper. There was far less quantity, but the quality was better. The one that we stuck out there was a daggum big. I want more of those fish to start funneling out there, but I don't think they're quite ready to do that yet. There's, I think, there's a shad spawn going up shallow in this grass in this area with pads where there is fish that are spawning, and then some post-spawn fish I think are eating some of them bait fish. But we're gonna go back shallow right now and see if some of these fish are a little bit more active. Sun's a little higher in the sky, got a little more heat in the water. It's come up a couple degrees since this morning too, so I don't know, start throwing some stuff around and see if they'll eat that whale again and see if we can find some more beds or something. Yahtzee. Just moved back up shallow and that's what we get. Dirty little whale slurper. Just a male here, not one of the gigantors, but god dang, that's fun. You bet. Been eating this thing today. I like that bait. Not a big one, but man, that crush it and then you just reel into them like a swim jig. Another one. A little squirt. Just switched up to a shad color whale. Oh, look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Mouth couldn't quite fit around the hook. That'll happen. Actually, I think this is like a crappie is the name of this color. I don't remember. Looks kind of like a crappie though. Looks like food to them, I guess. They eat it. God dang, that one came up and got it on the fall. It's like they tracked this bait, and then as soon as it falls down, they come eat it. Pretty crazy how well they eat this thing. Switched up to the, I don't know, I need to look at what color this is. Amy, what color is this? Let's look at it on the package. This is the Pro Blue. Duh. This guy liked it. Amy, you like it? She likes it. Everybody likes it. We're all happy. It's game over. Got him. Fighter. This is Mr. Seth. Oh no, when we lost him. All that just to lose him, but he was only about 2.5 pounds. Well, turned out to be a pretty solid day on the water. Got to the first spot up shallow, and they were chewing. Can't really hate that, and then moved out deeper and caught some even better quality fish. 7-pounder, 6-pounder, couple 5-pounders. Can't freaking hate it. Next couple days, I'm super jacked for. I'm going to fish a big bass only tournament. First place is over $100,000 in prizes. I don't know. Maybe go throw a big bait around, just a little bit. See what we can make happen. I got 3 days to do it, so
If you guys like the tournament fishing videos, I know I've been slack and I haven't been hopping a lot of tournaments. Just kind of been figuring things out with everything down here in Texas since I moved. But big bass tournament coming in hot. Hopefully, stars align. We can put that bait in front of the right one and take home first place. Hit the subscribe button down below to check that out. And of course, like I was telling you guys, I want you to own these shoes right here. Not just because it helps gator waders out who's been a supporter of the channel, but because I want you guys to feel better. I'm gonna go run on the treadmill right now. And I only fished for like 8-9 hours today, but regardless, I'm completely good, fine, good to go. Feel great. Like I said, gonna go work out right now. I'll link with the top of the description. You guys should definitely own a pair. All right, catch you soon. I'm out of here. Peace.